Hi guys, this is Miss Pone, and today we're going to learn about the basics of logs or logarithms. Our goal for today is to be able to rewrite expressions between exponential and logarithmic form and to evaluate basic logarithms. Now logarithms are new, we've never learned about these before, and the basic definition is given in your notes. The important thing though is to know how to speak about logs. This expression here is read out loud as log base b of x. So when we talk about them in class, make sure you are talking about them correctly. We started this unit with exponents, and you're probably wondering, how do they relate to logs? Well, logs and exponents are inverses of each other. So it allows us to rewrite one form into the other, and depending on the situation, sometimes we need exponential form and sometimes we need logarithmic form. So let's go ahead and practice some rewriting. First, we're going to go ahead and we're going to practice rewriting this logarithmic equation into an exponential equation. The first thing we do is we take the base of our log. The base of that log comes over here and pushes the exponent up, or in this case the 2 up into the exponent. So we have 15 squared on the left. The 225 comes over and pushes the log away, and we're left with 225. So 15 squared equals 225. Go ahead and pause the video now and try questions 2 and 3, see how you do. Okay, let's see. Problem 2, hopefully, when you did it, you got 3 to the negative second power equals 1 over 9. And problem 3, when you did it, you got 6 to the third equals 216. If you didn't get that, please ask a friend, write on Schoology, find me on Monday. You have plenty of resources to help you out with this, so don't just sit and hope you get it later. Use your resources. Obviously now we've gone to exponential form, now we need to go the other way. So let's take a look at this problem here. 7 to the negative second power equals 149. We're going to go backwards now. We're going to take this 149 and it's going to push that 7 down into the denominator. So we have log base 7 of 1 over 49. And then that negative second power is going to come over to the other side and it's just going to equal negative 2. Fantastic. Now try some on your own. Remember, that number on the right pushes the base of the exponent down. So try these two problems now. I'll pause the video. Okay, let's see how you did. Hopefully for problem 5, when you rewrote this, you got log base 2 of 512 equals 9 and log base 4 of 16 equals 2. Again, use your resources if you're struggling with this, but hopefully you're doing okay. So now I'm sure you're wondering, how do I use my calculator for logs? It's really hard, and it's something that we'll talk about later on in the unit, but for right now we're going to practice using our exponent knowledge to evaluate logs without a calculator. So we have a few steps here, and we're going to use the expression log base 7 of 49. Now we don't know what this equals, so in algebra we don't know something, we set it equal to a variable. So our first step here is going to be to accept the expression equal to x. So in this case we have log base 7 of 49 equals x. Once we set this equal to x, we're going to go ahead and rewrite this equation into an exponential equation. Now we just did that. We just practiced that. You're going to go ahead and take that 7 and push up that x, and it's going to equal 49. Step 3 is going to be to rewrite the exponential equation so that the bases are the same. This will allow us to go ahead and solve this exponential equation. We practiced this yesterday. In the case of this particular equation, we're going to want to go ahead and rewrite this as a base 7. 7 to the x is obviously already at base of 7, but 49 can be rewritten as 7 squared. Now that we have the same base, we can go ahead and set our exponents equal and, if necessary, solve. But in the case of this particular problem, we don't need to do any solving. We just know that x equals 2. Very good. Again, 4 quick steps. Set the expression equal to 0, rewrite into an exponential equation, rewrite so that we have the same bases, and then set your exponents equal and solve. Nothing crazy here, hopefully. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. Make sure you have all 4 of these steps written down. Now that we've done one together, I'm going to go ahead and walk you guys through one more. If you don't want to listen to me walk through this, go ahead and pause the video, try it on your own, and then replay the video and see how you did. So our next equation is log base 2 of 1/8. We don't know what this equals, so we're going to first set it equal to x. Second, we're going to rewrite it into a logarithmic equation. In this case, 2 to the x equals 1/8. After that, we're going to go ahead and rewrite with a common base. In this case, 2 is our common base. So the left stays 2 to the x, but the one on the right becomes 2 to the negative third. Remember, when you have a fraction and a number in the denominator, in order to bring it up to the numerator, you have to raise it to a negative exponent. Now that we have common bases, you're going to go ahead and set your exponents equal and solve if necessary. But in this case, no solving involved. X just simply equals negative 3. So hopefully now that you've seen 2 of these, you can go ahead and try one on your own. So go ahead and pause the video and try these 2 on your own. See how you do. Once you're done, go ahead and play the video and check your work. So you ready to see how you did? Let's see. Problem 8 should look something like this. Set it equal to x, spiral, rewrite an exponential, common base is 5, and then x equals 3. Problem 9 should look something like this. First, set it equal to x, rewrite into exponential form, rewrite as common bases, in this case a base of 5, and this time you're going to have to do a little bit of solving. 2x equals 3, divide both sides by 2, you get x equals 3/2. And that's it. We now know how to solve logarithmic expressions without a calculator and to rewrite from exponential to logarithmic form and from logarithmic form to exponential form. So at this point, you guys should go ahead and flip your paper over and start working on the back. I will check this in on Monday, so make sure that you have this whole backside done. The answers are on Schoology in case you get stuck, but remember, those should be used to check your work, not to copy down. Remember, you have a quiz on the 15th. And just to end our lesson here, just a little bit of math humor. The 6 has that imaginary friend. Ha ha, very funny. Just some math humor to end our lesson. Guys, be good for the sub, and I will see you all on Monday. Have a great weekend.